Mike Logano timed that pretty perfectly to be right on the bumper of the two.
Oh, trouble, Trevor Bayne.
He's going to save it.
Looked like maybe off the nose of Jimmy Johnson. We stay under green. But for how long? Keselowski's clear of Newman. Now Kevin Harvick makes a run to the outside lane. Matt Kenseth was pushing him. Logano to block.
That's left his teammate out there all alone, though.
To the white flag. Ryan Newman to the outside of Keselowski. Newman leads at that line. Who leads at the next one?
But you got to get back to the front because a caution can happen and you can be out of luck. Keselowski really doesn't have the help that he's going to need to win this race.
And he must win it.
But he's in good shape now because Newman has no push.
Here comes Landon Castle behind Matt Kenseth, behind Brad Keselowski.
But watch Kenseth, he can still make a move.
Landon Castle to the outside, tri-oval, sprint to the checkered flag. Who wins? Brad Keselowski wins it at Talladega.
The four not going. They wreck behind him. The green flag is out as they cross the start-finish line. Will they throw the caution? Trying to get back up to speed. Caution comes out. Now the question is, who was in front?
Stay in front of them. Stay in front of them.
You heard him say stay in front of them. NASCAR will go back and watch video. They will look at the scoring loops to determine the finishing order.
They threw the caution because cars made contact. They had heavy contact. They had to get safety to the drivers. That's why they threw the caution. NASCAR wants these races to end under green, but when you have drivers making heavy contact, they're gonna throw the caution to roll safety to them.
The fourth, Kevin Harvick, said he had a hard time accelerating. You see there, he doesn't go. The six goes to the outside, and the four catches him in the bumper, spinning the six, but behind them, there's even more contact.
95, Michael McDowell involved. Numerous cars involved in this one.
So right here we see they're under green flag. NASCAR's looking at the track, trying to determine if these cars can drive off. It's very important to see who the leader is when the light comes on.
Caution comes out, and that's how close it is to determine who wins this race. From NASCAR, they are telling us that the 22 was in front, and so Joey Logano will sweep round two. Unofficially, Joey Logano, the winner at Talladega. Through the restart zone, Joey Logano on the inside, Brian Scott on the outside.
Kevin Harvick doing a really nice job of pushing Logano. It's exactly what Logano needs. Now he's clear of Scott.
The inside line is rolling just a little bit quicker. Inches separate these cars. All the way up the racetrack they go.
Now Logano can just block. He's cleared the four car, got off of his front bumper. Now he can just block whichever lane is coming.
Here they come to the overtime line. They make it to the overtime line without a caution coming out. It's an official restart, and officially this race can conclude with the next flag. Now they fight for position, fight for the win. Brian Scott running second, Joey Logano with the lead. Denny Hamlin running third. With that position, he's currently in the top 8 and could advance to the round of 8. White flag in the air. One more time around.
You mentioned it, Steve. The 11 car sitting there running in third. He's in the bottom lane. Austin Dillon, he just moved to the bottom lane. He's way back in 12th, but he went to the bottom. Let's see which lane moves forward.
How aggressive does Brian Scott be? How aggressive can he be trying to win his first race? A huge gap between the 22 and the 44 as they enter turn 3 for the final time. Up the racetrack, the 22 goes, blocking the 44. Coming out of turn 4, a long ways back to the checkered flag. 3 and 4 wide, fighting for position. Joey Logano through the tri-oval. Logano wins at Talladega.
Next round, yeah!
And now coming into the tri-oval, coming up on 1 lap to go. Ryan Newman has the lead. Can he hang on to it? 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Logano ducking in front of the 88. Now way up the racetrack they go. Diving to the bottom. Dale Earnhardt Jr. one last time down the Talladega Superstretch. Newman has a car length in front of Keselowski as they come into 3 and 4 for the final time. Keselowski on the high side, trying to take the lead away. Side by side as they exit 4. The tricky triangle they're about to come through. Contact made. Keselowski still in front. Through the tri-oval they go. Keselowski's going to win at Talladega. Here they come to the restart zone. Overtime presented by Credit One Bank. Green flag back in the air, 2 laps to go.
And be watching for somebody to run out of fuel in this pack and cause a major problem.
Up through the gears. The 41 accelerating well. Kurt Busch looking for the win. Clint Boyer running second. Almirola third on that outside.
Big push coming from the outside. Both lines are organized. But Kurt Busch is going to stop that inside line. Here comes Almirola.
Almirola on the outside.
Look at that.
Big push from Boyer on the 41.
And now
Someone runs out of
Menard.
gas now, Rick. It's going to be a huge wreck. The 4 is out of gas. How can the teammates still be running?
Did he save enough fuel? The
41 goes up
of
to block.
Kurt Busch blocks Almirola. Coming back to the white flag.
You got to know Eric Almirola is super hungry. He had so many chances to win races, hadn't been able to pull one off. If he can get some help from behind, he's going to be aggressive.
One more time around. Will they have enough fuel? Their teammate ran out of gas. Into the wall.
Crash.
Matt DiBenedetto into 32.
There's a big wreck behind you, big wreck behind you.
The caution won't come out if it will not affect the end of this race. We'll see if NASCAR will throw it. If they have to get to the drivers to make sure they're okay, they would throw a caution. But right now, they're still green.
Look at that Stenhouse. Doesn't have any help. He's going to get up here and give a push to the 10, but he doesn't have any help behind him.
Almirola
There he goes. Almirola
moves to the outside.
The 41's out of gas. Almirola to the lead.
Almirola
Big
comes out
run.
of 4.
Does
Does he
he
have
score?
enough gas to get to the finish line? Almirola all the way to the bottom of the track. Eric Almirola is going to win at Talladega.
Yes, I freaking love you guys!
Coming back on 1 to go, brought to you by Credit One.
Been a lot of questions about what position do you want to be in? Do you want to be leading or in second? I think you have to be leading. There's always a wreck with 1 to go, and then the race is over. So I think Blaney's got to be in this position.
Chase Elliott jumped out of line. That was likely his only opportunity, as he's going to get almost 3 wide there with the 13. Still
Tries to
out
get
front.
help. He tries to get that help from Ty Dillon. Now everyone fighting for every position down the backstretch for the final time.
Ryan Newman.
Huge push from Hamlin.
Here comes Newman.
Oh,
sideways.
He saved it. He saved it.
That's going to give that 12 car a chance to get another run, but Newman way out front. They're going to have a big run coming up on this 6 car down the front straightaway.
Huge block coming right here.
Blaney as they go around the 37, almost upside down. So's the 96, Parker Kligerman. Here they come. They make contact. They're side by side. It's a photo finish at the line. Blaney and Newman were side by side when they crossed the line. Blaney, by just a foot, is going to get the win over Newman. 2 laps to go from Talladega.
7 down here to turn 1. DiBenedetto gets out ahead here, but both lines are organized.
Busher pushing. DiBenedetto out front now. 3-car lengths.
Bottom advantage, 17, 24 clear.
Busher continues to push down the back straightaway, locked up in tandem. They're getting away. Can they stay in tandem? They almost have to now.
They've gotten so far out in front, if they don't stay hooked up, the other guys will run them down.
William Byron trying to find some help.
Is there enough fuel in either one of these 2 cars out front?
Look at Byron being able to pull up to the 17, going to get on the quarter panel. That's going to pull the 17 off the 21.
It separates them. White flag. One more time around at Talladega.
Eric Jones to the inside here.
Jones is now going to push the 21. Now it's a matter of how long. The Wood brothers and Matt DiBenedetto out front at Talladega.
No organization right now.
Look at this outside line.
Oh, we got a car in the wall, the back straightaway. Cody Ware. Here comes the 17 and the 24. They're going to try to block.
Eric
in
gets
the
up into the wall. Now the 24, a big run. He slides. They make more contact. 3 wide as they come out of 4.
Hamlin to the inside. Side draft coming from the 24 car.
Denny Hamlin. William Byron through the tri-oval coming up to the stripe. And as they go across the stripe, a photo finish. Denny Hamlin gets the nod by 23 1/1000ths of a second.
No way.
How close it was.
Oh, and he's clearly ahead at the line. Tough situation again for Matt DiBenedetto almost to get his. Well, he stays cemented right there behind this 23 car. Trying to keep this inside line going. Trying to keep themselves organized.
Only 6 to go in stage 2. A little bit of movement on that outside line. Here comes the 2 of Keselowski. He's been strong all day.
The cell's on top of us.
Now they're talking rain.
Oh, no. That only makes his intensity raise even more. What the driver just got told right there is this thing's going to end any second. The cell's right on top of us. This could be for the race win. Do what you got to do. Bubba Wallace, big block.
Rain drops here, a little bit of rain.
Huge block from the 23 car to the top. Covering that outside line. What does Brad Keselowski do? He's going to continue to push the 23. They're getting out pretty far. That's a pretty big lead. The 22 Logano is going to have a huge run here.
What does Bubba Wallace do now? Under 5 laps to go. Here comes the 22 of Logano.
Logano to the outside. Bubba doesn't know what to do. The outside line's going to have some momentum here. Both lines coming back to the back bumper of the 23. Here comes Logano.
What does Bubba Wallace do right here? Is he going to make this block? Is he going to stay in the bottom lane? Right now, he doesn't have to make a decision, but he's getting ready to. Here comes a big push for Logano.
Oh, around goes the 37. Priest is around. He catches the 24 as well as the 21. Caution comes out. And fire coming out of the back of the 24 of William Byron. If all of these things happen, Bubba Wallace could get his first ever Cup Series win at Talladega.
Baby, come on! Oh, it's pouring over here. Pouring. It's pouring. It's dark. Can't see anything. Whatever you need.
You know, the difference this time, guys, the last time it rained in 1 and 2. Just in 1 and 2. But right now, it looks like it's raining all the way around the racetrack. Big push. Yeah, big push from Eric Jones. Got to him and actually hit him hard.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Side by side for the lead. Where will the momentum come? They're door to door as they go through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch for the final time. Chase Elliott now nosing ahead. Here comes Blaney fighting back on the inside, the shorter distance around the track. A big push from Michael McDowell in the 34. Elliott with the help of Jones. He surges ahead. Jones moves to the inside. Elliott has the lead. Chase Elliott through the dog leg. Blaney with momentum. He's not going to get there. Elliott's going to win at Talladega.
What a move by Chase Elliott.
Let's go, man.
won that race with 2 laps to go.
Through the tri-oval they go. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank.
Oh, he almost spun to 12. Herbst into the back of Blaney.
That cleared Harvick. Harvick is clear of the 12. Now he's got to have to block both lanes.
The 12's going to have a little momentum here. I think Harvick can hop back in front of the 12. Big run coming. The 12 to the inside.
Shuffles the 4 out. Now Blaney and Harvick down the backstretch for the final time and into turn 3. Blaney with a push from the 24 of Byron. Here comes Harvick on the outside. Can the 36 get to the back bumper of the 4 and give him a big push? Momentum coming. They're side by side through the tri-oval. Blaney, Harvick, Blaney, Harvick. They spin behind him. It's going to be Blaney.
Yes!
Blaney gets the win at Talladega.
Forced to give him the push that he needed through the tri-oval to give him just enough.
Across the start-finish line.
He gets a little help here from the 7. He gets up the racetrack and just gets a little clip in the left rear quarter panel.
Let's go! Who's got the magic on the big track? They played nice for so long. But now the gloves are off in overtime.
The outside lane has more cars lined up. Here comes Tristan Rebel to the 5.
Look at Kyle Busch, that blue 8 on the top line. Doing what he can. Eric Jones in the pink and white car in the mix. Keselowski on the low line.
Both front rows got separated from each other. Now they're trying to get hooked back up.
The driver of car number 6 has won here 6 times. Stenhouse is fighting back on the outside. Van Gisbergen goes really wide and high. White flag out. Next flag will end the race.
Kyle Busch to the outside.
Overtime presented by Credit One Bank. Who's got the magic in these final 2.5 miles? Busch is out of it. He's been sent back. Stenhouse in the green and white machine. William Byron, Brad Keselowski and Kyle Larson in the 5. We've had some dramatic finishes this year, and it's got that feeling about it again. Keselowski got bounced out of the playoffs at the last round. The Built Submarines car is in front, but for how much longer? Here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. through the tri-oval. Keselowski down low, Stenhouse high. Byron goes for it on the outside.
Good work, dude.
Look out how close this was. Wow. 0.06 of a second.
And that'll get Brad Keselowski's going to relive this.
This is the run to the line for Keselowski.